equaling the divine with a mortal body. Why is Star-Lord often laughed at by everyone?
So he's an idiot.
Among the numerous superheroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star-Lord always seems to be an outlier. He doesn't have Iron Man's talent for technology, nor does he have Captain America's super serum. He's just an intergalactic scoundrel carrying a Walkman and dancing to retro music. Sometimes, he even messes up the whole plan because of his impulsiveness. But is this Star-Lord really weak? He used to be a demigod, yet he willingly gave up his divine power with his own hands. Star-Lord's weakness isn't something innate, it's his own choice. He has the blood of Ego, the living planet, flowing through his veins, and once had the potential to manipulate cosmic energy. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, he held the Power Stone with his bare hands, and endured the energy impact that was powerful enough to shatter stars. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, even after Ego drained most of his life force, he was still able to control the entire living planet in reverse, and eventually killed his father with his own hands, putting an end to the gods' plan to destroy the world. And the price for this was that he lost his divine power forever. He didn't become weaker. Instead, he took the initiative to give up the opportunity to become a god. He could have inherited Ego's power and become the supreme being in the universe, but he chose humanity. He chose his family in the Guardians of the Galaxy and chose to be immortal, even without his divine power. Star-Lord can still hold his own in the universe. He's proficient in intergalactic combat skills and is a top-notch spaceship pilot. The 4 attack modes of his element guns allow him to deal with all kinds of enemies. More importantly, his optimism and kindness are his true weapons. He can get angry because of an innocent little frog that was killed, and even get into a fight with a kid during a life-and-death battle. He uses childhood memories like Pac-Man to diffuse the tension, adding a touch of absurd humor to the brutal fight. Star-Lord's experiences are even more brutal than those of many heroes. His mother died of a brain tumor, and the culprit turned out to be his own father. He loved Gamora deeply but was forced to shoot her, and eventually watched helplessly as she was sacrificed by Thanos. When Star-Lord finally got the chance to get Gamora back, she no longer recognized him. He's not the strongest fighter, but he might be the most authentic hero, because he has proven that even without divine power, a mortal can still shake the universe. So Star-Lord isn't really weak. Just like Iron Man, he chose something more important. They both, with their mortal bodies, are on par with the gods. So, if you were in his position, would you give up the chance to become a god for the sake of your loved ones and friends? Welcome to Leave a Message and Discuss.